Terra Luna Classic holders, I know tomorrow we're gonna survive, but it's gonna hurt. Now, what in the world are you talking about, Oscar Ramos? That is exactly what I want to talk by the end of this video with the latest news that I'm seeing right now today. Prepare, LUNC Army, welcome back. How you guys are doing? Kind of sometimes I feel like just grabbing a chair, going to the beach and relax because tomorrow, it's probably gonna hurt for crypto, right? And we're gonna see how much that's gonna impact USDC and Terra Luna Classic. Just to start with this, right? What I want to cover is just to make a little bit matters worse, the price of USDC, our nice stable coin, is of course not stable, but has dropped about 20+% in the less than 12 hours from almost 6 cents to now, passing 6 cents to now 4 cents. Price of LUNC stable, not moving at all. It is what it is. I'm sure whales are looking at something because it seems that they have slowed down with the push on USDC ahead of tomorrow. Now, what are you talking for tomorrow? Well, today, FOMC meeting minutes, and basically Papa Powell and the entire bankers are wanting to move forward with more rate hikes. It is what it is, right? Making things more expensive to borrow. And we got PPI, Producer Price Index, indicating not much of a big change positively for us as consumers and producers. And usually if the PPI is high or, not that good for the economy when it comes to investment, then the CPI, it's not going to look any prettier. So be aware and let's get up to started because I want to show you a couple of things that you need to know as an investor. Let's go ahead and get started. Don't forget to smash the like button, guys. Consider subscribing to the channel. Turn on those notification bells. Terra Luna Classic holders, I know we're feeling it. It's tough. This is tough, but we got to go through this together, right? At the end of the day, people are already calling us scam, rug pull and everything. Might as well go through the pain, same pain that everybody's going right now. So not forgetting that yesterday we got really good news with the utility, with the phone app, the card utility added to LUNC. On Monday we got Binance Burns, and we've been getting a lot of community engagement. So it's the day to day, it. Take a look at this one, USDC. Yesterday we were in the live and it was doing pretty well, and then we stopped right around here and take a look at what it has done. 27% on trading view, retracement, not a crash but a correction. Of course, the price of LUNC steady, nothing pumping, nothing like that. I know we will want to have a pump, and I want to have a pump, but right now the price of LUNC is saying no, you're not gonna have a pump, so relax. And it kind of makes sense because what we're seeing tomorrow, the CPI Consumer Price Index report, we are expecting we're expecting 8.1%, which is literally super low expectation. I would love to see a 7.9%. We are at 8.3% previously, so oh man, this is pretty insane. Price of Bitcoin and Ethereum and the major altcoins still chilling there, but everybody's waiting for what's coming. FOMC minutes revealed the Federal Reserve is committed to raising interest rates. We knew this already, but once again, they're putting ahead this statement. And like if you're looking to buy a house, if you're getting a loan or so, this is going to affect you 100%. Take a look at this now. Breaking, the FOMC meetings, Fed officials are determined to adopt and maintain a more, restrictive policy stance in order to achieve that, the goal of lowering the inflation. And that's what they're trying to do, bring it back to 2 or 3% from the 8% that it is right now. Now, the upcoming events, right? The PPI was released today, and I'm telling you 8.5% in the year. Basically, didn't have much of a change from the previous one. So it may seem that the CPI that is going to be released tomorrow at, early might not have much of a change either. Now, we also have the jobless claim on the 20th. So it all affects the markets, right? So if you're wondering, why is the price of LUNC or USDC not moving or crashing or doing a retracement? Is because it's been affected by all of this. Remember, LUNC is now a top 30 by market cap, so that it also affects what happens in the macro, right? Looking at the burns, everybody, 18 billion, not bad at all. I mean, extremely happy to see this. The more, the better. And little by little, now we are at 700 million burn per day. I will consider that a nice achievement because we're going from 300 million to 400 to 500. I remember the 500 vividly. Now it's 700 million. And of course, 1.3 what is this 1.3 trillion in 5 years. It was 500 billion not even a month ago. So it's moving ahead, and Binance burns helps, right? Take a look at this one. The US September PPI reaffirms that inflationary pressures remain strong and widespread. This is gonna haunt us for a long time in the month of October and November, because November, that's when the FOMC meeting has its meeting, November and December this year. So in the month of October, we're going to have tons of conversations based on the CPI we get right now. It is what it is, guys. Now, the difference, which is pretty important, that's what I just said earlier in the video, but I want you guys to read this. PPI report is a leading indicator of consumer inflation, because one is producer, the other one is consumer. So that's because when producers are charging more at the wholesale level, retailers and other companies further down the supply chain often have to charge higher prices to compensate for the rising cost. So they all work intertwined. If there's a big change in PPI, we're probably going to see a big change in CPI as well. So at this time, position of 32 for Terra Luna Classic. What does that mean? That it's probably not going to be moving in a while, knowing all the uncertainty that we're seeing by the end of this week and tomorrow. That for everything that people are looking at, and I'm hearing a lot, it looks like Bitcoin and Ethereum, they're going to be dropping a little bit if we get an 8.2%. If we get an 8.1, which is expected, still is high, and it's still, there's going to be pretty good sell-offs along the way. So this kind of like refreshing on USDC in 1, 2, 3, 4, roughly about 4 to 3 days, massive push. And actually it did continue on the 11th yesterday, but finally we're seeing a sizable retracement. If it continues pumping, then that'll be great, because it will kind of follow what LUNC did with, much needed retracement and corrections. But this is a big retracement, so it also opens the window of that was probably it for this cycle. Man, excited, and we'll see what happens with this when at the end of the day USDC still has a long way, and $1 USDC is nowhere even close in 2022. First, LUNC has to start rallying all the way up, but that is yet to be seen with all the uncertainty that we have. So prepare for CPI data, because it's all gonna determine how the markets run tomorrow early in the morning. Gotta be excited for that, and gotta go through this together, guys. More utilities, more burns, more grind. Still, we're waiting on Coinbase and KuCoin. We'll see if they help us out. See you next time, everybody. Thank you. Peace.